I just don't know why I came here out in the pouring rain. I sit and just stare.
Dwayne Greg Priestley, second location, a bit closer to Hobart now, a little further south from Launceston.
A little bit more chilly.
Yeah, tell us about Meadowbank.
It's a beautiful location. It's a beautiful lake at 100% capacity. And if you take a look at the hills behind us, it looks a lot like Bonnie Doon, but with water. And
takes you back to the good old days?
It does take us back to Lake Hilton in Victoria.
Yep, that's pretty much where you grew up, isn't it?
It is where we first learned how to wakeboard and water ski as young kids, and really resembles this place. But with the water, I think this place wins.
The moon is up above. Which way will it show? Love is real, pain is real, and it digs unconsciousness.
You're looking pretty strong on the water. You've had some time off recently. Can you talk us through what's been going on over the last year?
January 07, I snapped my cruciate ligament and tore my lateral cartilage, which cost $7.5 grand to repair, and 6 months off the water and 12 months pretty much out of action, allowing that to heal. So that was pretty much 2007, and now it's 2008. I'm riding again.
Dwayne, there's a little bit of likeness here at Meadowbank to Bonnie Doon. Can you tell us about some of the tricks you're doing back then and what board you're riding?
Back in the day at Bonnie Doon, I was doing a lot of hillside jumps. I was doing no toe side jumps as a young kid, and all I wanted to do was a flip. So I'd jump hillside, cruise back across and jump hillside. So my toe side's definitely improved. And back then, our first boat was a red American Sidewinder jet boat. Its name was Detonator. And it was a 350 Chev, and you could not even hear what the observer was saying, you know. So it was really loud. And now we've progressed up to a 22 VE Tiger, which we just got this summer, and things are really fun for us. That was a bit dangerous.
Brenton, we're at another location now, a bit closer to Hobart this time. Can you tell us your thoughts on Meadowbank?
Meadowbank, it's killer hard. It's super deep, fresh water, good to ride in. We're a little bit more south, so the temperature down here gets a little bit colder, but good times overall, and we've had fun today.
Well, I noticed you had a lot of fun doing this particular trick. I don't know what you call it, like is it like a cab? Is it like a crail? Talk us through it.
You know, it was just, it based off a cab 180 with a bit of a crail grab on it, and you actually yourself there tipped me on taking it to a 3-0, and so...
Yeah, well, it did look pretty stylish.
I dropped it in, and it was good times.
Wow, it's, look, can we call it a crab?
Yeah, why not just call it a crab 3, hey, Bauer?
Crab 3? Nice, nice. Tasmania's most recognisable riders, Nathan Vag. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Kristen.
Tell us, how did we come about to be riding here on the Derwent?
Mate, I live here on the Derwent. This is my home river, I suppose you'd say.
Is that not your house?
That's my house, to the back of us there, that's for sure. So we ride here fairly regularly, and we also ride further up the way at a place called Meadowbank, which we'll see in the show as well. So,
how did you come about to finding a place like Meadowbank? It's, I mean, we didn't show you guys at home this, but to get to Meadowbank was a pretty tough little drive up a dirt road, and it's pretty tucked away.
yeah, it's pretty remote and fairly secluded. There's a fair few people that know about it though. Most of the locals know about it. We've been going up there for years. We've been going there since I can remember, since I was about 2 years old or so. So yeah, it's been in my blood, I suppose. We go up there every summer and camp and muck around and get behind the boat. It's good.
So let me take you on a trip. Let me take you on a ride. So let me take you on a trip. Let me take you on a ride.
And you're doing the competition circuit at the moment, or getting into it.
Yeah.
Now, I understand there is a little bit of discrepancy here. You are from Tasmania, yet for some reason you're in the New South Wales Association. What's going on there?
I am. We don't have an association down here. Everyone just rides for the love of riding. So I was looking for a state to go and compete in. When I was looking around, I suppose, when you open a magazine, you see a lot of riders from New South Wales, so I thought that'd be the state to go to. So I ended up there, and yeah, I go over there and compete a couple of times a year, and yeah, it's good. It's good. I've met a lot of people out of it, so yeah, it works well.
Coming from Australia down south to Tassie, we think it's pretty rainy down here and there'll be a lot of green rolling hills, yet we seem to be seeing all this brown grassy stuff. What's going on?
Yeah, we do get a fair bit of rain through the winter months, but over summer it's quite dry. It greens up through winter, but as soon as summer hits, it dries out. We have a really dry heat down here through summer, and yeah, it kills all the grass off and what have you. So yeah, it does look fairly dry and barren in spots, and other spots you'll see are nice and green.
So the climate really is pretty similar to the rest of the east coast of Australia?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, within reason. Only we have larger variants, I suppose. It gets really cold in winter.
As a Tasmanian wakeboard ambassador, Nathan, what's the first thing you recommend people to do when they get here?
Well, if they're coming over by boat and they're going to bring their own boat over, there's some good locations up north to ride at. We've got Lake Barrington or Lake Trevellyn, which we saw the other day. If they're flying in and hooking up with some mates down south or what have you, there's also
What's
some
your
good
phone
spots.
number?
Yeah, no, good one. All the hot ladies.
I was thinking more for like going riding and stuff.
So, you better cut
And then
that.
going wakeboarding too.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
So we've finally come to the end of the interview. I'm here with Nathan Vag sitting on the dock and his crew. Is that wrapping it up? Nathan, thanks a lot for inviting us to your backyard and showing us some of your little secret spots here in Tassie. Really appreciate it.
No, my pleasure. Thank you for bringing the crew down here, and hopefully we can get you down here again soon.
Look forward to it, mate.
Great.